Since you are absent or quarantining, you don't have to do them. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you this little video clip. And I want you to watch what happens to the particles as I increase the heat. I want you to pay attention to how they start to move. Okay, so as you hopefully can see, the particles get faster the higher up the temperature goes. And that takes us right into thermal energy, which is the not the speed, I'm sorry. It's the total of all the kinetic energy or movement of atoms inside of something. So you take all of these different atoms and how they're moving and you add them all together and you get your thermal energy. And the word thermal actually means heat. So the faster atoms move, the more thermal energy you have. Now if you look in this picture, you see a boy giving a girl his jacket. So since the boy's giving her his jacket, the girl's probably going to be colder, which means the boy is going to be warmer. So that's why he's giving her his jacket. Because the boy is warmer, he has more thermal energy. And the girl is colder, so she has less thermal energy. And that's because he's giving her the jacket. It makes sense because something with more thermal energy or something that's hotter will always give some of its energy to something that is colder or has less thermal energy. And the guy's going to take back his jacket, or he's going to stop sharing his thermal energy with her when they both reach the same temperature. And another way of saying the word same in science is equal, and our new word equilibrium. And equilibrium literally just means same temperature. So again, with our jacket, that represents heat because heat is the thermal energy moving between two things. It's not the same thing as thermal energy. It's thermal energy that is moving. Now we got to look at the word average. You probably learned this in math class, but for science, we're just going to say average is the middle between two numbers. So if you look at our number line, the middle number between 1 and 3 is 2, and the middle number between 1 and 5 is 3. We're talking about average because temperature is the average kinetic energy of atoms inside of something. Because some atoms move super fast, which means it has more kinetic energy, and some atoms move super slow, which means it has less kinetic energy. So our temperature would be the average speed of these fast and slow atoms. So it would be a medium speed, which would be medium kinetic energy. And don't worry about this. And now we're going to do the independent practice. So you have to circle the picture that shows when heat will stop moving between two objects. Heat stops moving between two objects when both objects are the same temperature or at equilibrium. And 10 and 18 in A, those aren't the same temperature. But in B, both of these are 75 degrees. Now on the next page, you're going to do the same thing, but for A, you have to decide which one of these two right here has more thermal energy. You're going to do the same thing with B, which one of those has more thermal energy. Here you have to decide which one of these has more kinetic energy for A, which one has more kinetic energy for B, and you just got to draw an arrow either going this way or this way showing who is going to be sharing their heat or jacket with the colder object. You do not have to do the bonus practice.